Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Settlers New Allies. Bet you weren't expecting this. So probably a month ago we were doing a playthrough of this, and since then we've sort of refurbed the channel. We're focusing more on playthroughs, and this was one of the rare ones that I was kind of doing before I actually sort of pivoted. So what's going on over here? What is going on? Oh right, they go invisible when they stand still? Ah! Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Anyway, so you have to bear with me. We're picking back up. I'm going to drag this into the rotation. I might do that with some of the other games that were sort of in the playthrough state before the pivot. So yeah, bear with me. A quick summary, maybe you didn't watch the previous ones. I'll put them in a playlist and put them on my page and update the thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of people are very unhappy with this game because it's, and it's not unfounded and unfair. In many ways it has, in an attempt to modernise the Settlers, it has deviated very heavily from the Settlers. There are still some aspects of it, like the scouting and expanding of territory and the sort of push-pull that comes from that against enemy factions. But apart from that, everything is pretty different. But I kind of love it. I love this game on its merit. And you could just as easily, honestly, you could just as easily have called this not a Settlers game. You could call it some other original IP, and I think that would have sat better with people, right? But there are some curmudgeons that are upset, and you know, I can understand their pain, but for me personally, I'm having a gay old time because I think this game is pretty cool. Anyway, so what's going on? One of the things, again, this will be a little bit of an update summary video as well. Like if you're binging the playlist, I apologize, but it's been a long time between drinks. But the way that the economy works is quite, I would say microed, to the point where it's kind of hard to min-max it. Like, all the dudes, you can see here, they individually animate every single everything, right? So that's going to get turned into a shield. You can see here the coal comes up, this dude's going to load the coal, he'll load the iron, and that will come out. Like every single aspect of the economy is animated, and it sort of creates this slower economy. So like it's, dare I say, it's a little bit more casual, right? What's going on here? Too far away from your warehouses. Transport may be slow. What do you mean by that? Oh right, this is still getting built. The other thing worth noting is that you can't really speed the game up or anything like that. Look at them patting their donkeys. But I love it, right? And from that, like getting, you know, this dude's going to carry an individual fish or a rock or whatever he's doing. And then from there, what you can do is you can work your way up to hand-pulled carts into training donkeys to pull, you know, 10 stone at a time, right? So they carry each individual resource around until you shore up your economy. So again, it's different, and I love it, but I can understand some will not. Anyway, let's see, because what we're doing now is, well, the 100-foot view is we need to get to this tomb up here, and we're kind of up against it here. Our territory's up against them. I've been sending waves of dudes at them, and that's kind of, the other thing is you have infinite resources, because the bottom of your supply chain is like fish are infinite. When you tap these deposits like stone and iron, they're infinite. So you sort of get to a point where you just push your population up into all military basically, and then you just send a big blob, and then you refurb is essentially the flow. Again, not going to be for everyone. This is select all military units. Yeah, there we go. Now that's all the engineers. Okay, cool. These hunter dudes count as military units. Cool. Select all. We might as well just send them up the guts. They're probably all going to die. Just the way that the enemy base is kind of laid out. I don't know, maybe I could use this moment to claim with my engineers. Let's do that. I believe you can control click as attack move. Yeah, so it's definitely, you know, like the minutiae of your blob is, you know, control click to attack
Enemy
move.
in sight.
I get that it's not a hardcore RTS. Some people are going to hate that. But anyway, let's put a bow on that. I love it.
Enemy in sight.
You can't change my mind.
Enemy in sight.
Now these dudes are more like scouts, those guys. Patrol, hold. I don't think the others really have many.
Enemy in
they don't
sight.
really have abilities.
Recruitment complete.
They have a significant army. But this is just as much helping me sort of explore the map a bit more in a way, in a sort of depraved kind of send my guys into the meat grinder kind of way. Meanwhile, all my engineers are expanding up
Enemy
my territory.
in sight.
For better or for worse, this could be a misstep because they don't really seem to launch incursions against me yet. So I don't really know what the, you know, trigger for that will be. Oh yeah. So we're down to archers now. Okay, okay. Look at this. I mean, we killed a few dudes. It seems so they all got recruited in that time,
Enemy in sight.
which is pretty cool. Uh-oh.
We are under siege.
Fall back.
I'm already en route.
So I've got some towers here, but we haven't really had cause to use them, to be honest.
We are under siege.
Hopefully they will go away. Yeah, so there you go. So I guess maybe trying to push the turrets up against them would be a legit strategy. I haven't really considered it. I've spent most of my time building my economy, to be honest. Speaking of, we want stone roads. Because these donkey carts won't actually go unless they're on a stone road. So that seems pretty cool. There we go. Yes, so my engineers should be able to build all of that. So your engineers do the building, they also do your sort of territory expansion. I guess we've got some territory up here we could expand into. There's some sort of base going on there. Now why aren't you training? Missing some goods or materials. Now I've got you set to training everybody. But you need shields, axes, bows, and money. And we're not building any more engineers at the moment. We're pretty aggressively... Look, we've got our population pretty much back immediately. So, okay, let's have a look at this. What's the problem? We've got... We don't really have... We're making a shield per minute, so that's kind of good. And you can change your pull down here as well. So let's have a look at it, actually. So at the moment, we're not making bows or axes, right? And you need a blacksmith to do either. I believe that's our blacksmith there. And I think we've only got one blacksmith. And you have to set it to one of the things. So at the moment, that's set to that. To shields or whatever it was. So we could probably use another blacksmith or two. I mean, I guess this will do. If I had a system, I can't remember what it was. Might be able to just build roads straight away. There we go. Give them something to do. Yeah, so they should be training. Ranger. So they cost wheat. They do 6 damage, do they? And what do you guys do? 30, 100, 15. Honestly, this ranger thing's a waste of time, waste of wheat, because I can be using the wheat to make bread. And then the thing with the bread is you pretty much put it onto these living spaces to make them recharge population faster.
Enemy in sight.
Maybe right. There you go, so we're building all that up. Now things are... Alright, I need to explore over here. What I need to do potentially is prospect more.
No delivery.
Survey. Yeah, it looks like I've got stuff I can survey. Well, that doesn't help me, that's in their territory. What are you doing, game? Maybe down in this territory. Can I build...
This needs to be delivered.
I don't think I've got any deposits there. So I've tapped all these deposits.
This field is huge.
Okay. Let us claim all this territory. There we go. Got a lot of idle donkeys. Coachmaker. Now that one's making donkey meat. That one's making donkeys for wheat. Right. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Look, we're back up to max population. We just need our military to step out. Yeah, we've got guys training in there, you can see. One per minute on the shields. So we'll put that on bows, and we'll put that on axes. Oh yeah, absolutely. We want to put a meat boost on them. Why is it interrupted?
Maybe I should go to the beach.
Toolmaker. Yeah, we would have paused the toolmaker because I'm not. You need toolmaker for engineers. You know what? I might even pivot the coachmaker like that. Make more meat. I think that's the only real thing that we can make meat with. Like, you can make a hunter. But I don't think there's any hunting area around here. Hunter's cabin? Oh no. Oh, it's tagged as 5 stars. My mistake, perhaps. Hunting grounds. Ah, okay. Alright, so you sort of just drain them down. Yeah, so having that meat and put into the blacksmith is going to be big, because then they'll produce twice as many items. Yeah, now we're talking.
No deliveries needed.
Idle carriers. Idle donkeys. Look at them training away. I should be able to... Can I not... There we go, I can set the rally point over there. Cool. So the furnace, oh yeah, meet that up as well. How many furnaces do I have? Because that might quickly become our bottleneck actually. I've got 2. Can I cycle them next building? Oh, perfect. Look at that.
This isn't.
I like that I ask the game if I can do these things and it gives me the correct answer. Well, we got buckets of meat. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. You can see the dudes pulling the little hand carts. Yep. We need to continue exploring. Claim. Got to keep an eye on the idle dudes there. So, okay, so things are coming together. We've got the 3 furnaces going hammer and tongs. No real pun intended. So we've got our training going really hard. Costs 300 gold. I don't know what that is, an arbalist. I don't think I have the ability to mint gold or whatever it might be. However, oh, there you go, mint. Not available at this time. I can build a harbour, unlock goods trading. That might be an idea. How does that work? Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Let's see what we can get going on there. Perfect. Yeah, Fisherman's Hut, Windmill, but yeah, Ranch. We've pretty much ticked all that off. Coal Mine, Blacksmith. Yeah, the harbour, look at that, it took us a lot of stone, but we got there in the end. And then training grounds, yeah, cool. So we're pretty square. Claim territory, and we'll claim all the way up to the edge of our allies.
Light like a feather.
There we go. So at least we've got that covered. I kind of like that the levels sort of starting to step out, you know, starting to take a bit longer. So what the other thing that we could probably do, and it's not really to any cost, honestly, is just start building more resonances. Like crazy.
This needs to be delivered right now. Delivery comes.
Yeah. No idle carriers. That's probably a good indication that we need more people. Well, my military's not exactly huge. What I might do is head up here. There's like a defeat the bandits sort of situation going on here. Well, this would be good. My army will be a little bit more balanced. We've got warriors in there because they're sort of more for melee. These guardians are shield boys. Get amongst it. God, I just find this to be probably the most charming game ever.
Enemy in sight.
Oh well, we're gonna stomp these guys. Nice. Alright, and then we've got a reward that we can send our engineers to procure. Alright, they're all allocated. I just make sure that I've got every little bit of land down here because, I don't know, I'm being anal about it. I believe I do. I believe I do. Get claiming. So we might actually push up this way, you know, see what's going on. You know?
To be free as the...
Oh, I'm happy to be playing this again. Okay, so we've got a forest up here. Looks like, look at this, we've got tools galore.
Enemy in sight.
Enemy in sight, you say? Oh, right, you just sort of saw them patrolling over there. What's this? Berries. Ah, very good. Yeah, so we should probably build another training college.
Enemy in sight.
Uh-huh.
Enemy in sight.
Found the other side of their territory, I see. I'll just send my blob in to get minced. See what comes of it.
Enemy in sight.
Oh yeah? Giving them what for this time? Bit more damage going out. See the... Yeah. Attack that. Oh no. Can I get it? Maybe that's what I have to do. I just have to
Enemy in sight.
bomb onto their buildings. Okay, well, they're dead. Such a grind, but I don't care. Yeah, so here we go. So that's pretty full.
Enemy
Yeah, so
in
I think we
sight.
just got to keep the war machine trundling along, you know? Training ground. I'll put another one right here.
Bandits in sight. This is a good day.
I feel a bit.
Yeah, we're going through the meat. Seems fairly quickly, but so
Our
it goes.
homes are under siege.
Oh. So that thing aggroes them. Decoy.
Enemy in sight.
That's a bit rude, pushing out. What's going on here? Building's too far from one of your
Our homes are under
warehouses.
siege.
Oh no, I've provoked them. Whoops. They'll probably just kill them enough. Like, once they take out these buildings, I'm assuming, they'll only come so far. Who knows? Who even knows? Oh, you can't build when there's enemies there, I don't think. Oh, they're killing my engineers, you mongrels. Bit rude. Can you, like, repair that? Is that a
Boys
thing you
asked
can
me to
do?
Wait right here. Is there something to do?
Our army is under attack.
All right, they're pushing back on them. Go, boys. Good work.
We should go to the training ground someday.
But I almost wonder if it's worth rallying all the way up there. I can probably turn engineer training back on. Claim territory. Yeah, so look at that. My population's full. My residences are all full up. Man, that does take a bit of a... It stings me a bit, taking that chunk out of my economy.
Enemy in sight.
Uh-oh.
Our army is under attack.
I think we took a bit of
We are under siege.
wind out of them.
Enemy in sight.
So we still got...
Our homes are under siege.
Yeah. Oh wow, they're really... Okay, okay. Uh-oh. I've upset the enemy.
Can you handle this, please?
Our army is under attack.
They're having a bit of a headache themselves. Oh, that's holding it down fairly well.
Recruitment complete.
Claim that territory. I don't know why that isn't. Can I afford another warehouse? Wherever that lives.
Our army is under attack.
Warehouse. I need more tools. Ah. I think I've got that pause at the moment.
Delivery coming through.
How do I unpause you? There we go.
We are under siege.
So, it would seem that after I wipe out their blob, maybe I've taken a bit of wind out of them, you know? Which is handy to know. Let's get those stone mines
Enemy
back
in
up.
sight.
Oh, it's not stone mine, it's a quarry, right? Quarry. There we go. Oh, look at this. Now we're getting through. Did that tower just heal itself? Like, I know it can heal infantry. But surely not itself. So this is down arrow. Losing 2 a minute. 3 a minute. Coal looks like we're hurting for.
Our army is under attack.
I don't know what much I can do about that, right? Because you can only tap so many coal deposits, and if there were any, the game would tell me. And I don't think there's any land for me to prospect.
Our army is under attack.
Good. We're getting through them now. So we can sort of salvage their stuff? Is that what's going on there? That's kind of cool. Ah. Engineer now stealing goods. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can absorb their territory, sort of thing.
Enemy in sight.
Wonder how that works. I claim right up against them. Oh, mate, now we're rolling through them. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful area I can prospect as well. Ah, wonderful. Cool. Alright, well, it's good to have this game back in rotation. I've missed it. And it seems that there are people that wanted it back. Well, we'll see. You know, maybe I've missed the hype and people aren't interested. But if you are interested, let me know. Drop a comment, that sort of thing, and we will keep it in rotation and keep chipping at it proper. Otherwise, we might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.